Okay, it looks like we are ready, and sorry about that, just going completely blank there. I was trying my best. So, let me just bring up on the screen the actual thing that I'm trying to do. Hello! So I can get everything sorted out. So, tonight we are, of course, doing live game coding. I'm just going to quickly see who's in the chat. I need to actually press on the right correct thing. Don't know. Where is my... There it is. There's the mouse that moves everything on this screen. Who's in the chat tonight? As you can tell, I'm not 100%. Again, I will get there eventually, but I'm not there yet. So, yeah, it's just one of the things. It's the inevitable side effect of being at a show all weekend, and that happens. So, who have we got in the chat? Excuse me. In the chat, we have Sarah Davis, hello, and Zantek, hello. I don't believe you normally come to these ones. It's more Monday Club, but hello, you are... Of course, always welcome, and so is everyone. And who else have we got? We have Hillside Junction, always a pleasure. And interesting here, Captain Dowd from A Question of Trek. I'm going to move this camera over to here so that when I lean in, like Captain Kirk style, and do this, then it actually kind of works. So Captain Dowd has given us a rather poetic statement. I stood on the mountain top, creation's wonders all within sight. I drew a deep breath, and into the gentle winds I whispered, GameHammer. Lovely, lovely message there, Captain Dowd. Thank you. And James Pets, always a pleasure. Impressive intro, he says. Yes, thank you very much. I must confess, sorry, live coding is my favourite of the live stream. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. And Chief89 as well, of course, always a pleasure. Hello there. Multitasking, trying to design an engaged football stadium in Google SketchUp. Nice. Right. As you can imagine, I'm not 100%, so we're going to see how well this goes. Hopefully we won't have someone try to break in tonight, so we might actually get something done. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Something working on GameHammer. That doesn't happen. Right, I'm going to move to this one. You're now going to see kind of, yes... howl around, as they called it, on the old systems, the old Doctor Who and all of that. So here we go. So actually, I'm going to try something, and I don't know if this will work. In fact, it probably won't work. So if I just click here, and I do this, has that jumped to? It has. Okay, so I don't have to worry as much. I can actually set off the changes without having to be in actually have orbs on screen, so I could jump between these and that might work, but no, I don't think that's actually going to work, is it? Okay, I've done something really wrong there. Okay, that did not work at all because my screen has now gone weird and all of my icons are huge. That did not work at all, and I shouldn't have done it. Yeah, that did not work. Look at the size of all these icons on my screen. Nothing's working. Nothing is working. I've really messed up now. Okay, I should not have done that because this did not work. I do apologize. Yeah, this is... all of my icons are massive now. So that didn't work at all. That's like, yeah, wonderful. That was just a... See, this is what happens when I try to do live streams when I'm not well. How do I change the display settings? Can I put them back, please? Scale and layout 100%. Display resolution. That didn't work though, did it? Scale and layout 100%. Go back to 100%. Why are my icons so big? I don't need the icons to be huge. I do this, Control. Oh, there we go. Right, I can get them back to proper size for people who aren't stupid. Oh my goodness, right, is that about right? Can we move? That looks about right, doesn't it? Yeah, that... Okay, that seems to have worked. Hopefully that hasn't caused everything to change on your screens as well, though. I would like that very much if that didn't happen. Because, yeah. Okay, so that seems... Impressive giant, yeah. It would be really more impressive if I'd actually expected it to happen. So, see, this is the problem. I have been so far away from Windows for so many years that I don't know what goes on now. So anyway, right. Tonight's beverage of choice is Diet Pepsi, and we're going to see how this gets on. Yeah, I've messed my computer up. Normally I use a Mac. I'm actually using a Mac to display this computer as if it's a monitor. I'm using the Mac as a monitor for this PC, and then the PC is actually broadcasting everything and doing the game coding as well. So we're on this thing where we were going to have... Oh, thank you, Chief89. I drew that ages ago as a... Well, not ages, like last month or maybe the month before, as a way of getting a little overlay onto the screen for showing what computers being used in the GameHammer reviews. So if I bring up the map here, we've got this screen here. The screen that we're on is just underneath the screen that we start at. So this bit here, this is the starting screen. Our character would start there. If you drop through here, you go to this screen with that drop. And what I want to put in here is a load of like lava into this, as if it's like a crucible or something. So I'm going to just remove those bits there and kind of pull this out a little bit if I can. So that we've got a nice big bowl effect. So let's do that. But to get that, we're going to need a block. We're going to need a special kind of block. How do I... for insert? No? How do we do the blocks again? Oh my goodness, guys. I've forgotten already. Right, let's bring this up. This is all my stuff that's on this computer. Multi-platform arcade game developer. Documents. Is this going to give us... Yes, this is it. So what we need to know is the blocks. Blocks designer, where's the keys? Where are the keys for the... Right. Invert... No, don't invert the block. Oh, did I just invert a block when I pressed... I've probably inverted that block. Yes, I have. Did you watch Icelandic volcano live streams? No, I don't believe I did. That doesn't look right for that block. No, maybe it is. Okay, that's... how do I make that block then? Let's have a look. Insert or X to create a new block. Okay, we created a new block with X. That's what we want. We need a lava. So let's get red. Where's red? Come on. There it is. Let's do this. We're going to completely turn this red. And we're going to put little bits of pink in it so that it looks like it's bubbly. And that will give us a nice block, basically. If you like lava and you like live streams, they're a good start. Okay. So to get the nice pink that we want... Okay, I don't know why that changed. Oh, we just went right past the pink. There we are. Right. So if I want pink, I can't have red? That seems a bit weird. Apparently we can't. That's interesting. Invert that. Right. Let's put pink bits in. You might notice I keep looking over to one side. That is because I am making sure that there's no one out there trying to break in the house. And every now and again I hear a dunk, and it's actually my neighbour who's doing stuff outside. So there we are. I like lava and you like live streams, so a good start, but they can get tedious after a while. Fair enough. Okay, so there we are. It just looks a bit weird. You can't quite see the pink, but that's kind of the point. So, that's, I believe it's T for type. I don't see how we say R and T to select block type. There we go. Right. So let's do this. T. I need my... So I've been trying to... Yeah, last week. Press the wrong button. I've tried to type in the screen. Ladder block, fodder block, deadly block. There we go. Deadly block. Okay. We've got a deadly block now. So we're going back to the screen editor. We now have deadly blocks. There we go. So we've got the entire thing, and now look, now you can see the pink, the little bits of pink in it, which is what I want. So we're going to have that slide down here as if it's coming through that bit there. There we go. There we are. There. Lots and lots of slop. It's sloppy and slopping down. Okay. So that's right underneath where we are. And there we are. We have some where it looks like steam now. So yeah, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? So if we now go to let's see, sprite positions on this, we're going to want our dude as the player respawn about here. We don't want him to actually land on the lava, otherwise that would be bad. So there's our respawn point. You'll end up respawning there if you die. And that looks interesting, let's put it that way. Back to the screens. So we have to finish this off now. Does steam scald our character, damage it without killing it? No, steam is just something you can walk through. At the moment, you can just walk right through it. So at the moment, we're going to need a ladder all the way down here. And I think one there as well. Ah, does the steam move automatically around so that the character has to dodge it? Nope, it's just background detail. It's literally background. You can walk right through it. It's just there because I didn't want all of the background to just be black. We'll have other things in there as well at some point, I think. So this is a present that we're going to need to pick up, and we'll probably put one here as well, and maybe another one there. We need some walls now. We need to set some walls, so you can't get into this bit. It's not possible to get into here because this is all brick, and I think we'll have brick there as well. And then we can have some platforms just here and there. Why are there platforms here and there? Who knows? It's just the way the world is. There we go. And we'll have a bit of that there as well. In fact, no. Let's open that up there. No. Turn that to that. There we go. Now we've got just some weird looking space. So yeah. What a weird looking room we've got. It's a bit odd. So let's go on to the next room because we have a fair amount to go. Where's our map? Moment we have a map, and yeah, we go down and we can go left. So if we start in the starting screen here, and we go to go to the right through here, we end up in Roland Must Die. But if we go down, we end up in this one here, which is rather nasty. So and we'll have a bit more steam coming out from down there as well, just to give it an idea of why there's all this steam in here. So there we go. I'm just quickly checking outside. Everything seems okay. That's fine. So we need a new screen now. If we go back one screen, right? So here to the left one. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. Hey, 7 up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is where we'll come in from on that side. So if I go back one, here we are. So it's bricks there, and then we go over, and this is where the bricks would have come in from the other side. Let's go back to our map. That's where this one would come in. We're in room 3 now, you see. And basically that's how we're building up this and making sure that the character doesn't fall or rise when he goes between screens. Now I'll just delete all of this because we don't want all of that there. Well, I'm making this weird looking. It looks ridiculous. And it's kind of the point. That's kind of how this works. The whole place just looks insane. Roland is in the middle of a weird place, and yeah, it's just how it is. I'm going to do a big mountain there with a house on it. Why are we having a house on it? Because why not? We'll have a window and a door, and you won't be able to go in because that's not the point. Actually, yeah, make a door that big. And there we go. And there we are, and a little chimney. How stupid does that look? Oh, I kind of like it though. And the bricks all fit together and it's nice and I just like it. It's just nice. So there we are. Why? I don't know. But there's going to be some dudes in here and I'm telling you that right straight off. So we're going to have a thing there and a thing there. And there's probably going to be a present hidden somewhere else. Cute house, thank you. And another house over here. Let's put a different house here. Roof tile design, yes. This one's going to be a bit different. So maybe like that. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Only thin people can get in the door. Oh yes. Yes, it's a string bean only club. Hi Martin, how you doing? Put a little thing on the roof again. There we go. So there we are, and this will have a present in the window, just to kind of hide it. How are you going to get that one? You can't. I've just realised you can't get that at all. So we're going to have to hide that one on the roof. Got a present on the roof. How do you get past this? You're going to have a bit of trouble. You're going to have to jump up to there and hopefully you can get across. It might not work. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll wait and see. So let's actually have some more stuff that we could have. Let's go back to blocks. We could put another block in. Let's have a block. And this one is going to be kind of tree-like. How can we do some tree-like? There we are. So do it like this. Right, how can you do it? It's just wood at the moment. It's just a completely... My PC has 4 beeps. Hot. Not sure what the problem is, but hey, oh, okay. Oh, what did I do? No, this one. That's what I want to do. So let's try to dither it down one side. So it kind of looks right. That really doesn't work, does it? What if I just colour all this back in? What I'm trying to do at the moment is trying to work out how to dither this without it looking terrible. So basically it looks darker than it is. That just looks weird. I am terrible at design. When it comes down to pixel-sized design, I am not very good at it. It's quite difficult. Okay, let's... Yeah, invert this. And... How... I need to try and work out how to make... Do I need to work out... I could use a flower, just a nice pretty flower. Let's try that. This might work. Yeah. Okay, that works. No, that looks like that just looks insanity. It's like Cajun insanity peppers. What's going on? What's going on here at all? Okay, that is interesting. It's an interesting design. Can I make it work? Not really. Not really, can I? What if I turn this... Invert the colours? What a weird thing. That looks... Well, it's interesting. We could have an interesting block. But that's not what I was trying to do. That looks like an interesting block. Right, we'll put that in. Because we need some different ones, basically. We need something that looks interesting. And... That certainly is interesting. 1970s bathroom tile. It is, isn't it? It doesn't look quite right. But if I go back to blocks and fiddle with these until I can find like a brown, that might work. Right, brown and... What if I can find a brown now? Okay, that's interesting. What if I turn those around? Not really. What I'm trying to do is work out a way that has a nice, interesting pattern, but kind of looks a little bit like tree. If I can find something like that. But apparently only some of these can work. That kind of... What if we leave it like that and go back to the screens? It's interesting. It's definitely interesting, the colours that we've got there. I'm not sure it really works as a tree bark, but it's getting toward what I'm kind of looking for, which is patterned, not just a big brown lump. I'm trying my best to not have something that looks like a complete mess, you know? So, yeah. It could work. Go back to the blocks. Is there any way that I can change? Oh! Aha! There! Okay, now we've got something. Now we've got it. That looks interesting. Right. Now that looks interesting. It's not really tree, but it's patterned, so it's not just a big brown lump on the screen. As if a kid's come along with a brown colouring, with a brown crayon and scribbled on the screen. That could work. Right, now we need leaves. And that's apparently empty block. No, I want to change that to platform block. Yes, so we can stand on it and you can jump through it. We need another one, and now we need leaves. Let's see if we can find some greens. That's a light green. What about a dark green? Is there a dark green available? It's got to be something, surely. No? Okay. What if we change this to green? Do we have green available? Yes. What kind of greens have we got here instead? Nothing. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Brown and green. Go on. Where's green? Blue and green? No, I don't want red and... That kind of works. 13-year-old Jack Russell, a good life, but she suddenly lost her appetite. She could have an... It doesn't necessarily mean the worst. But I hope you find out what's wrong soon, because that's never fun. come on. Give me a green with a brown. Surely I can have greens with browns. It's got to be something better. Green and brown, it looks weird. Suppose that'll work. Right, okay. And this one's got to be a platform block as well. So let's go back to screens. And now let's put in some tree. It's weird. It's a weird looking tree, but it'll work. Yeah, that kind of works in terms of trees. Then it's certainly not stable. It's not the best, but it might work. Right, let's have a tree that's behind this house. I'm going to load more of this. How's that? Then we can have another bit of tree behind here. Just as a, you know, bit of depth. Okay, treehouse village. There we go. So we've got an interesting treehouse village. That'll kind of work and brighten everything up. So we now need to know what else are we going to put in here. Hi Patrick, how you doing? We'll put that there and an extra present there. Now we need to set our sprites, sprite positions. So we have our starting position of there, and a horizontal moving doodlinger here, and perhaps a vertical one here, just to make it really, really annoying, because this brick, that's impassable, which means you have to try and get across via that bit. I turn this into a dizzy game. No, I'm just being really obnoxious with the enemies. Oh no, that's not right. That's not the right place. No, that's not the right place either. One more try. One more time. Delete, 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 delete. Oh my goodness, why is he so annoying? Put it there. Yes, there. Now he's going to go up and down, you see. Those two are going to go up and down. That one's going to go left and right. So that should work out nicely. This is screen 3. Editor. Map. That's what we're looking for. Right, there we go. So, question now is what's going to come above that one and what's going to come below that one, because we need to try and make this at least a little bit square. Well, we don't actually have to, but I'm going to, if you know what I mean. Your desk chair finally fell to pieces today. Oh my goodness. You're not having a good time, man. Right, we need 1, 2, 3, 4 up. Actually, no, what are we talking about? Go back to this one. So, to the left of here, we have another area. So, 2 blocks on the bottom, and that's what we need. So, let's go and put these in. So, this is where this one starts. There's going to be a lot of drops, because this is going to be an interesting place. I want to make a giant blimp. Let's go back to blocks. So I want to make an interesting block, like a kind of blimp block. So it'll be like pieces of metallic stuff. How can I do this? So we'll have that's... There's the base one. There we go. Right. Go back to screens. Right. Take all of this out. Drop this to here, because this is going to be like a landing platform or something. That's the space that you, for goodness sake, close that off. Yes, there we go. So there's a wall. That's how you get up there. Right. So I'm now going to try and draw the base of what's going to be some kind of floating blimp. It's got a nice pattern along the bottom, which I think will be fun. And there's the end of it. But that won't look like that on the bottom, of course, because the rest of the blimp will look different. Right, we need blocks. We need blocks. Let's go for a new block. Take care, Zantek. Hope you have a good night. Bum bum ba 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 ba. Right, now we need one that's just fully upright because we had a corner one there, which is hardly going to get used, but we need it anyway, and here we are. So, right, there we go. Okay, so that we got some vertical and a corner one. So let's go back to screens. Screen 4 comes back in. There's our vertical one for our blimp. And okay. Now we need to have one that kind of goes over in the other direction just to make this all work out. We're going to get there in the end. We have a lot of blocks for this blimp, basically. Create. Ba ba ba. Right, let's do this. So we need one in. Kind of like that, isn't it? Think that'll work. Let's go and try that. That came together far too quick for it to be right. Can't be right, surely. And it is. It's right. It's correct. There we go. So now we've got a pattern that goes around the outside. That looks quite cool. I like this idea. Okay. So now we've got to work out what else we're doing with this. So we're going to need a completely yellow block. Like that. And all of these should be type, should be platform block, platform, 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 and platform. Go back to screens. So, yeah, this is ridiculous, but it kind of works. Oops. We're going to have to colour all of this in. I'm so glad we're not doing this on a standard old retro system, and we're using PC with a mouse because it's so much quicker to try and colour all of this stuff in than it would have been with a joystick or a keyboard with cursor keys. That would have just been taken ages. Oh my, so many ages. Right, now this looks a bit, you know, off. So, okay, the refresh rate looked a bit weird there. So let's now type in our logo. Limpco. blimp. And yeah. This one's going to just look a bit different, because why not? Blimpco! That looks so stupid, but I kinda like it. And now if we put in some presents hidden in what would be like an underline, it'll look funny. We need another block. Just an underlining block, don't we? Create a new, this will be another platform block, and it will be blue and yellow like we've got there. Or will it? Let's go for orange and blue, because that'll be really obnoxious. Blimpco Unlimited. Yes, absolutely. There we go. That looks all right. Go to the screens, and this platform will now be in the middle of these, so that the parcels or presents that we're collecting that you're supposed to find are actually a little bit hidden. How's that? There we go. Oh, hang on. We've got the line wrong. Should be up here, shouldn't it? There, we put that there. Then hide those presents in it. Then, yeah. Okay, let's move this up. And there. Get the new kitten on Sunday or Monday, so you get to see her in the next week's Star Trek Adventures. Oh, that would be nice. It's good that you're going to have someone. There we go. So, let's have another block. We need a new block. Oh, yes, we do. What's it for? 'Cause we need some more of these lines on the other side. Oh, yes, we do. Da 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 diddle diddle dee da da ba 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 da da diddle diddle dee dee. Whoa, that went wrong. Oh yes, it kinda went wrong. I don't know why. But here we are. Ba-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Da-da-da. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. Ba-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Oh, for goodness sake, why did I do it like that? There we go. We need to put this line back on the screen. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da da dee. This is kind of working out. We're using a lot of the blocks, but it's kind of working out. Right, let's do this properly, because that's in the wrong place. That needs to be there. That needs to be there. And yellow, 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 yellow. Then we need the corner one, so let's put another one in. And it's like that one there, that one there. There we go. Right. Let's go back to screens. Yeah, that's working. There we go. Blimpco. 73 days and 170 in-game hours. You completed Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. My goodness. Oh my goodness, that's a long game. My goodness. That's like JRPG levels of long. Right, we need sprite positions. Our dude needs to start here. No. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good start. This guy is... Start there. He starts there as a thingy. Why is the one up there? Oh, give me a second. The screen's gone blank for me. It won't have for you, but it will have for me. There we go. So that one needs to disappear. Yeah. Okay, there we go. No. Why is it keep doing... Oh. Okay, something's going wrong. And I don't know what it is. Sprites. Then go... Sprite positions. What's wrong? We've got a guy here and he shouldn't be there. And I don't... Oh, good grief. Right. Screen 4. We've got to put that in. We've got to set that... I've got to get this set up in the map. There. Right. I'm going to stop now and save. Because things are starting to go a bit weird and I don't want that to happen. And Rescue Redux number 7, position version 7. Right, we're saved. It's okay. Everything's saved. Right. I need to take a quick break. So, yeah. I'm going to bring this back up on just the webcam. Hello again. So I need to take a quick break there. Oh. Get a drink before I move on because I'm still, as you guys know, yesterday we had to call it quits early on because I wasn't feeling great. I'm still not 100%. I'm going to say that straight away. That's why there wasn't any video today. And I feel like it's not killing me off. Let's put it that way. I've picked up a bug, and it's knocked me off, but I'm not completely out of the game. You know, it's just enough that I'm having trouble. So let's have a quick stop. Oh. So I hope you guys are all right. It's just, this is, like I said yesterday, it's the, where did I get my chair from? Amazon. I picked it up on Amazon. Oh, I feel like, ugh, death warmed up, basically. Yeah, got it from Amazon. It was about £100. So it was a fair price for what I've got. It's really nice, but I had to assemble it myself. Took about 30 minutes, and all the pieces came with it that I needed to do that. So I was very happy. And what I will say to you is either assemble it in the room that you're going to have put it in, or don't put the outside of the things on it. I've got a lot of stuff on the floor at the moment, so this can be quite an issue. I'm going to bring up so I can see what the screen's showing. There's not much space, not much wire space on this to move around too much. But I've got a lot of stuff on the floor at the moment because I still haven't put everything away from when we were out over doing the show. And let's see if I can get underneath. So here, I don't know whether you guys can see this. Right, this outer part of the chair base is actually an extra part to the rest of the chair. The feet come in 2 parts, and the outside part is actually a separate thing. You can twist it and pull it off, and that is to allow you to be able to actually move it through doors. I kid you not, the support on the floor for these chairs is huge. So if you're going to if you're going to get one of these, Make sure that you either build the entire chair in the room you're going to be in, or build the chair in an area with a lot of space. Move the main part of it into the room and then put the last part of the feet on it. Otherwise, you will not get it through doors. It's wider than most doors. It's ridiculous. But it's a really good chair, and I'm really happy I got it. Can I send you a link to it on Messenger, please? Yeah, if I can find it. I love the head cushion thing on the chair. This is essential. It's actually an extra bit. It comes in and it's optional whether you attach it. It's essential because I've got spondylosis in my neck due to being a cartoonist. Because when you're a cartoonist, you're leaning forward, doing your design work, then you look up like that, and it crushes the back of your neck, which is not great. Which means I end up needing neck support. So I have to move my head out of the way, the hair even, and then neck support is straight into there, and it's and that is so nice. The other good part, there's a cushion on the bottom. Lumbar support, another piece that you can add on, and that supports your lower back. This thing is designed for people who sit a lot. It's a work chair, but it's a gaming chair, as they call it. And it's really nice. I'm gushing a bit, but my goodness, it's good. And it's got side supports on for your legs as well. It's really nice. Super nice. Because just sit here, supporting my back, supporting my neck. I feel comfortable and I can get a long session done of editing, presenting a show or anything like that. It's a really nice way of getting on. The chairs I've had in the past, I could not do live streams every single day and spend all day editing stuff as well. I just couldn't do it. Vicky borrowed all of the house books I have, and when I went to get her on Sunday for church group, she was reading one and really laughing out loud. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad someone actually finds it funny, because Jen and I do it, and we try to make ourselves laugh, which is how we know that a joke's good. So I'm glad that she was laughing. Oh, guys, I'm exhausted, and I don't normally say this so much, but I really enjoyed the 7.5 hour stream we did. It was hard. It was damn hard work. And yeah. But what I really got from it was it was nice to see people from the Monday Club, and it was nice to be out and about. But it's taken a toll. I'll be alright in a day or two. It's just basically I've got a slight cold combined with exhaustion from going through everything that we were doing. Oh my goodness. Right, let's get back into the game itself. I'm going to bring this up on the screen again. Go to bed. Yeah, I don't want to go to bed. I've slept a lot and I just bored. I get bored in bed, you know. Right, let's go back to not great. Right. Keyboard controls and text message. No, keyboard controls. WASD for an IOP. Yeah. That's exactly what we need. That's how to do it. We're working on the Spectrum at the moment. Script generator, we have that set. All of these are set. And let's build it. Build the game and see how this goes. Please let this work. Please let this work. I have high hopes for it, to hope that it works. Have you thought of an idea for the new Star Trek Adventures? Oh yes. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. It's going to be interesting. This one's going to be set on the ship. Oh, we'll see how it goes. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, I've got a busy week this week, basically. I have to finish the script for Double Dragon, which I need to edit. And then I can film that tomorrow. I've got the script to finish for the look at the PlayStation 2 collection, the next part. All those games beginning with L, which means I get to talk about all the Spyro ones and Lord of the Rings ones, which would be fun. And then on Thursday, I get to hash out the adventure for Friday, and on Friday I get to try and draw some all over the house, which would be nice. Okay, that didn't work either. 1982 Sinclair Research hasn't worked. I don't get why this hasn't worked. Should be working, and yet it hasn't. We've got everything set up properly. We've generated the scripts. Generate them again. Don't get why. Let's just put all these in. Generate the scripts now. Have you got Air Ranger Rescue Helicopter for PS2? If I have, it's right over in the corner. Give me 1 second. Air Ranger Rescue, yes. It's right up at the roof in the corner. Yes, I do. Right, let's see if the other events auto-generate. Yeah, well... Just leave it to where it is. Player controls empty template. No. Platform. Player controls platformer. Other events auto-generate. Generate script. Did we not set... Oh, we didn't set the player controls before. Right, generate script. Are you sure? Yes. Generate that script. Let's see what the other statements are. 52 warnings. Okay, that... okay. 52 errors, no warnings. So errors is fine. Right, save this time. Save the project. Let's see if this will work. Go save it as 7 again. Okay, now we've got platformer controls. This should mean that we can move the character. Let's try and build this and see if it will load. Oh, please let it load. Please let it load. Let's find the program. Oh, let it load. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Take care, Sarah. Thanks for coming along. Have a good night. Just realised you were saying that you were heading off. Right, it's killing me. Please let this load. So we've got the controls set for the player, which I think we kind of forgot last time, and that might let us actually move in the game. We need to see if this will work. Okay, that's new. No, it isn't. Okay, so it didn't work. At one point, we did have this working. File. Save the project again. Just to make sure that that's working. Yes. Or actually, let's copy Spectrum Graphics to Amstrad. Racer Racing Graphics, are you sure? Yes. So now we're on Amstrad. Let's see if this works. Wow, those graphics look terrible. The blocks look alright though, if you notice. The blocks all look relatively acceptable. Let's have a look at our screens. These still look alright. They're not nowhere near as nice. But I wonder, can we build the game and make it work? No, we can't. CPC build system cannot find the specified files. This doesn't work. We haven't got a game here. This is just not good. Script generator. Yeah, we've got everything set. Machine. Go back to standard Spectrum. Everything looks the same. Tools. Look at the blocks. Everything's changed. So we're not going to do the load project. Let's go back to Roland Redux 7. Make sure it looks all right. Editor blocks. Wow, it's changed all the palettes. This is not good. Right, we're going to quit now and come back into the, yeah. Come back into the program and then load in the project again. And hopefully we've got the color scheme that we had before. Yes, we have. Okay, so we haven't lost anything by trying out the Amstrad version. That really did screw us over. That was not good. That was not good at all. So, But I just don't get why this is the way it is. Well, might as well have a nice blue Roland. Yeah, he looks all right. He's still moving. He's all right. Okay, so we've got a walking thing. I just don't get why this is the way it is. How do I... How do I change which screen we're looking at? It's really difficult to work on stuff like this sometimes, because it's not the nicest way of doing things. Right, sprite positions, which screen? Oh, change sprite type. Oh, that's why we're confusing everything. Right, this one here, this sprite type, is a player respawn, but it shouldn't be. That shouldn't. What? Sprite image. You are an RT. Right. That's why we're getting problems. That's it. That's why. Right. There we are. R and T. We should be changing the sprite type. So this is not a player respawn. We're confusing the game. Yeah. Sprite type 1. The up and down. No, the sprite type 2. We need this to be a sprite type 2. The up and down guy. No! Oh my goodness. Right. How do I change the sprite? Change sprite in color. Sprite. This is getting a bit annoying. Right. This guy is not a player respawn. He should be a sprite type 2. That's the player respawn. That should be a sprite type 1. That is sprite type 2. That is sprite type 2. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. That should not be player respawn. That should be sprite type 1. And that, sprite type 2. So now we've got everything moving. Everything's going in the correct direction. Go to here. We don't have any sprites on here, but we should. Grab him, and he should be patrolling up and down the screen, which means he should be sprite type 2. Next screen. Right. That is a sprite type 2. That is a sprite type 2. That is a sprite type 2. Right, now we've got somewhere. So all of our things are on the correct way. We have a guy up there that shouldn't be there. He should be here. So, and what should he be? He should be a sprite type 2. This guy should be a sprite type 1. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, here we go. File. Save project as 7. No, because we've made some change. No, it's all right. We've overwritten now the problems that we had. Sprite, right. There we go. So let's try now. Going back to script generator. And it's just removed all the sprites. Player control. Platformer. Sprite type 1 is horizontal. Horizontal patrol. Vertical patrol. Right. I don't know why it keeps changing these things. Auto-generate all other events. Generate script. Yes. Save project or export source to see your new scripts. Okay. File. Save project. Roland Redux 8. Let's hope this works. Right, this. Oh, why did it just remove all the? I don't get why it did that. I really don't get it. No, moving left there, moving right there. Generate scripts. File. Save project. Right, so moving left is looking left, moving right is looking right. File. This is it's ridiculously complex, and to be honest with you, it's not well explained. I was hoping it would be a bit better than this, but you know, because the previous one we made an interesting game. I've made a couple of games in the other one. I made one on the Amstrad, we made one on the Spectrum, and they were fun and they work. But this is going a little bit further because it's a multi-platform thing. It's got extra bits, and I'm not sure it really needed to be this complicated, but I kind of get why it is. It's just not as easy to get to grips with. Let's put it that way. Whew. Probably doesn't help that my head feels like it's full of cotton wool at the moment. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, now that we've got the controls set and we've told it that the player isn't respawning at 4 different points on the first screen, that perhaps it'll be all right. Oh, we can but hope. No. Still didn't work. I'm going to attempt C64 and Specky games using this as Patrick. C64 doesn't do. Funnily enough, it's the one thing that it doesn't do. Tools. Let's go to machine. It can do Spectrum with the enhanced ULA, Standard Spectrum, MSX, Amstrad, Acorn Atom in mono and color, Acorn Electron, the standard BBC, Dragon in mono and color. I don't know what Coco is. That the Coleco in mono and color, Enterprise, Timex, a VZ200, and the Spectrum Next. So it can't do Commodore, which is a bit weird. Right, I'm going to export the game. Let's try export. Let's go for Roland Redux test. And save as type. What? Yeah, AGD. Save. Go on. Try create a tape file. Yes. Create a basic loader. Yes. Please let this work. All I want to know is that we've got a thing, because I could just sit here and we could design screens all night, but we have no game at all. And what's the point if we haven't got a game, you know? Right, is that exported? Has it exported? I think it has. So, okay. Did we get any errors? How many errors did we get? 52 errors, no warning. Sorry, 52 errors, no warnings. That's... And it still can't create a tape file. This... Event label... There's so much that just... Label not found, window top. Oh. Window size. But no, it's the window is set. Yeah, that's the window. So what's the problem? I don't get it. Save again. So what's right? I suppose we should set some events. Let's set some events. Player, event play. Let direction equals left if key left. Let image go to 1. If X is at the left edge, and go to screen left. If X is the right edge, exit. So I know what that's doing. It's going, yeah, jump 7. Deadly, subtract 1 from E. If E equals not, kill. I don't. So everything seems alright. The stuff's there. Better try to get hold of Jonathan Caldwell and see what he can suggest. Yeah, I'm just there. Sprite type 1. Let's have a look. Direction left can go left. Collision from player. Subtract 1 from E. Yeah, this is all standards. The events are there. Initialize sprite. Event init sprite. Okay. I think we need to sort out some main loop 1. I'm missing something and I don't know what it is. Game initialization. Let's go for this. That lives equals 3. Display lives and show score. Yeah, that's fine. We've got all the events that we need. Game intro menu. Keyboard, Kempston, Sinclair, redefine. So everything's here. I don't get it then. Why is there a problem? I don't get it. Selecting auto generates automatically generates the code. Script generator will generate code as intelligently. Cancel the events and track where appropriate. You set up an energy display in the window editor. It will generate code to run down the energy counter upon contact with enemy sprites, which is what I've done. Whereas if no energy display is defined, then contact with enemies or deadly blocks will result in immediate loss of life. Platformer player control script allowing the sprite to move left and right and jump. Play script where the sprite can be moved left and right as well as up and down and jump and on ladders. Yeah. Bouncing now, Steve bounces sprite diagonally, but vertical and horizontal control move the thing left and right. I don't get it. So what's the... Okay, MPAGD comes with build suites of the major formats. To test your game, simply press F5 and the tool will attempt to build it. Successful, fires up an emulator for the relevant machine to run your game. However, you may need to configure your own builds for less popular formats, but we're using Spectrum, so it should be alright. Build and assembler listing. To build a game, you'll first need to export the code as an AGD file. These should be saved in the same directory as the compiler. You'll then be asked if you wish to build and assemble a listing. Click yeah. We're never asked that. We're never asked to build and assemble a listing. That can be assembled to produce your game. Okay. ZX Spectrum compiler will be made to build a 128K mode debugger into the code, which allows the I don't get it. This... I'm going to have to look into this more because there's something wrong. There's something like seriously not working. And I don't know what it is. Yeah, undescriptive error messages. Label not found window top. I don't see why label not found window top because we've defined window top. But since we've done it again, let's try this again. Build. Running this again. 52 errors again. Window top is still a... I just don't get it. I've seen many videos on YouTube of people using this with no problem. So it's something that I'm doing Stealth syntax error above the definitions. Let's have a look. Pass 1 complete, no errors. Pass 2 complete, no errors. Cross-assembler build. So it is doing it's doing the compiling of the assembler. I just don't... It's not... I don't know what's going on, and I can't work it out. And it's starting to frustrate me a bit, because we've got everything set up as far as I can tell. As far as I can tell, it's set. We've got a font. It looks pretty nice. And we could be better, but it's pretty nice. Let's just... Okay, let's just set another font, I suppose. Let's just set a font. That looks alright. Can you open the ASM file and look for the missing label yourself? I don't even know what it would be. That's the problem. We've got the palette set up. It's perfectly fine. Got the keyboard controls set up. It's fine. Text messages. We haven't set any text messages. Event.msg. We haven't got any messages yet. Screens are set. The map is set. That's our default place. That's where we start. Set non-zero. The window size is set. Everything is set. It's all fine. It's all perfectly. Don't alter the screen data. That's perfectly fine as it is. No. No, don't change the screen data. It's all fine. So what is the issue? Save project again. Might as well. We set up a pudding bonus. Maybe the game won't complete without compile without a pudding. We haven't set a pudding bonus up. Export the file. So we're going to export this file now. Save as type AGD, yes. As we did before. Create a tap file, yes. Create a basic loader, yes. Could not find the tap file. But we've just asked it to create it. Right underneath it, on the blue, it says could not create a tap file. Documents, Roll and Rescue Redux. Roland Redux test.agd. It has not created a tap file at all. There is no tap file. I can't open with. So we've got nothing. Do you want to open this file? No. Couldn't find a tap file. But we've created the tape file. I asked it to compile and create a tape file, and then it didn't create the tape file. So what am I missing? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. It's got to be something that I'm doing. And that's the worst part, because it becomes so frustrating. Check game for faults. Let's do that. No error was found. Wonderful. So, memory usage. Perfectly fine. We're well within limits. Select user routine. What user? We haven't got any user-based routines. Okay. We've exported the game. Let's build it. Has anyone seen the YouTube video of the chap who made a Baroque fugue out of Barbie Girl? I have not. That sounds fun, though. I've exported the file. All I want to do is make sure that this works so we can have our guy walk. That's all I want to do. But it seems like we can't do it. And I'm not sure why. I'm going to have to look it up. But the point is that we have tried. We've added an extra piece to the game. We've found out that one of the issues, we definitely found one of the issues where we hadn't set up our dude for walking around properly because he didn't have the platformer controls, and we sorted out the enemies. I'm not sure what else we could do with that. And there we are, still nothing. And we should be coming up as run. Yeah, we've added trees and tried to make it work. We've added a blimp. I've got a blimp in the game. We've got a blimp. It's all blimpy. That looks pretty good. I like that. That's nice. We've got a blimp. We've even got people wandering around the blimp. We should probably create another sprite. Can we create another sprite? Yes. I don't know what that guy's there for. Let's create another sprite. Let's have an aeroplane with a dude in it. With a guy in it. Wow, this is totally an aeroplane. My goodness. You could look at that and say for certain that that is an aircraft, and everyone would say, yes, that is true, and they certainly wouldn't say, what are you talking about? Oh my goodness, what am I doing with my life? That looks crap. Got a dude in this aeroplane now. Let's have a dude in it. There we go. He's in an aeroplane now. There's a dude in an aeroplane and he doesn't like us. Not one bit. He does not like us one bit. Definitely doesn't like us. No. No. Beep beep. There we go. He's in an aeroplane. Looks like the problem are spaces in the project and file name. Ah! Project and file name. So we can't put... Okay. File name. Okay. Yeah, I'll sort that out. Thank you very much, Rich. Let's see how that works. So we've got a guy here, and I need to copy that file for that sprite so that we can change the thing, and then we can have a guy flying around. You see. Map sprites. No, sprite. Where's sprites? Where's the controls for sprites? See, I knew it would be something I was doing because it's always something that I'm doing. If there's an error, it's a user error. I'm not arrogant enough to think that the program is wrong. I knew there would be something I was doing because everyone else is having it is perfectly fine. Quoted from link above in their example. Right. Fair enough. Right. Copy. Next frame is create new frame is I. If I for insert. So I need to insert new frame. Paste that in. Take those out. Yeah. Create new frame. Paste that. Create new frame. Paste that and take those out. There we go. So that's going that way. So if I go to frame, yeah, that kind of works. What if I do it that way? How's that work? Yeah, it looks like he's flying along now. Okay. So we need another one now. How do I create a new sprite? X to create a new sprite, and paste that in, How do I flip it? V to flip it the other way. Whoa! Okay, that's interesting. Mirror sprite with H. There we go. Right. Copy that. Insert new frame. Paste. So that the sprite is going the correct way. Insert new frame. Paste. Insert new frame. Paste. The sprite is going the right way. Yeah, and now that's propeller flying the other way. Okay, so we've got another sprite. We'll go to Tools, Script Generator. Sprite type 3 is... Here's a horizontal patrol, sorry. Got to go all the way through. But he's horizontal patrol. And going left, he will look like that. Going right, he will look like that. Generate scripts. Okay, so if I need this to save project, what is wrong with the... Oh! There we are, file name. There, okay, documents. Roland Redux. Let's leave it like that. Roland Redux. Enter. We now have all of the things right. Build. Please work. Please work. Please work. Please work. "22 warnings this time. Labels not found for certain events." Okay. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So many crossed fingers. If I could cross my fingers better, I would. But my hands don't move very well, so, you know. Okay, let's hope this works. Let's hope this works. All I want to do is have a guy wander around. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rich. I really appreciate your effort there. Thank you so much. Let's hope this works. Come on. Come on. Because the only errors that we've got here, errors, 22 errors. Label not found for certain events, but we're not using those events. From what I can tell from the event list that we were creating, we weren't using them. Please let this work, please. Please work. It's taken longer to load, that's for certain. Which kind of suggests it's compiled more. Hopefully this works. No. Okay, well, we're getting there. List? No. Run? No. 10. Print. I don't know. Events. Like this. It is definitely progress. Collect block. Cannot find the events A20 file. Do you want to create a new file? No. Okay, so we've got... Got a different color this time, yes. Check game for... What did I do? Remove user... No. Script generator. Platform of vertical, horizontal, auto-generate further events. Generate script. So razor some scripts. Are you sure? Yes. Didn't tell us anything. Save project. We're going to save in here. It's Roland Redux. This is in documents. Just save there. Yes. Auto generate the scripts. Yes. Have the scripts actually generated. Let's go to documents. Right, we have events now. I have events all the way up to 20. Okay. File. Export game. Roland Redux. That's in documents. Save. Create a tape file, yes. Create a basic loader, yes. Has it done it? Documents. No, it has not done it. It has not created a tape file. So now what am I doing wrong? This is not... Oh, this says not responding. Okay. I'm looking at everything that's on the screen, and this is it. This is literally it. It's crashed. Hasn't it? Yeah. Wait for program to respond. So it's crashed. Okay, well, we've had progress. Let's put it that way. We've had progress. It's clearly something's gone wrong. Close the program. Yeah. How long was this responsible? I don't want to hang on. Right. The only thing I'm going to do now is rename this. If mpaged needs that, then let's try this. Mpaged and remove it from there. Just unpin from taskbar. WinAGD pin to taskbar. So there it is. So I know it's there. Okay, here we are. mpaged. So we load project Roland Redux, which is in documents, and we look at the script generator. Everything's empty again. So we need this to be player controls for platformer. Sprite type 1 is horizontal. Horizontal patrol. Sprite type 2 is vertical. We know this works. And sprite type 3, which I don't think we actually put into the game. And we could do that in a minute. That's horizontal patrol as well. No, that should be that one. Right. And other events auto-generate. Sprite type 4, we're going to use empty template. Let's do this and set these to empty. Empty, 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 empty. Because we haven't got any of that, okay? Generate scripts. Erase the existing scripts. Are you sure? Yes. Save project or export source to see your new scripts. Okay. File, save project. I'm going to save it in mpaged in here with everything else as Roland. Save in there. File, build. Oh, look! I've changed the file name and saved in the root directory of the thing. No errors, no warnings. Compiled. The player has the same sprite for both directions. Right now, that's fine. We've got no errors now. I have a feeling that all of our problems have been down to me having misinterpreted what I was supposed to do. Perhaps we're supposed to save in the same directory as the thing that creates the game, rather than somewhere else. It doesn't make much sense to me to do that. But if that's what we have to do, then that's what I'll do. Because at the end of the day, that's all I want. I want the game to work. And if the player has the same sprite for both directions, we can change that in a moment, and that will be fine. Oh my goodness. Let's see if this works. Let's hope this works. Because that would be amazing if it does. Guys. Oh. I don't know about you, but I really, really want this to run. So that we can see the results of the stuff that we've been building to for weeks now. Here it is. He doesn't move. What? Okay. Right. Yeah. He doesn't move. No buttons are working. And nothing's moving. But we have a dude. We have a dude. And he's on the screen. He is on this. Unpause. Yeah, I'm trying to work out how to do that. So far, though, we've got a guy on screen. He doesn't seem to want to do anything. But we have a guy on screen. Trying to work out inputs. He's here. That's the start. Right, so let's do this. So he should be looking that way for that. The machine is still the spectrum. The player events, we've got nothing in player events. Right, that's the problem. Generate scripts. File. Save project. Roland. Save. Save it, yes. Tools. Script generator. Platform. Generate scripts. Erase all the existing scripts. Yes. Right. Let's have a look at our events for player. Now he's got movement. Right. File. Save project. Save as Roland. Okay. Now we have an event for him actually moving. Build the game again. Now that we've got events that actually have him moving in them. And let's see if this works. Because hopefully that means that the events for the enemies moving have been added as well. How many errors did we get this time? 0 warnings, 0 errors. If we've got something where we can walk around and we can see that blimp and we can enjoy the game, I will be so happy. So happy. Oh my goodness, let's do this. Let's... Oh, guys, we're getting so close to having something that might not be a complete failure. And all we had to do was save in the correct place and make sure the events for movement were in. It's a bit weird that... Oh, it's someone walking the dog. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm just looking at the CCTV again just to make sure nothing's happening. Yes, I approve of something that's not a complete failure. So do I! So hopefully this is going to work. And if we get to this point at the end of this, I'll be really happy. And I might even save a snapshot that I can upload and let everyone use. Oh, that would be nice. Oh, come on, let's do this. It won't do very much. I know it won't because... Keyboard Kempston Sinclair redefined. Okay, right. 1. Will you run this on an actual Z80? Once it's working, yes. Keyboard. Oh my goodness. Okay, I jumps, and it's A and D. Yeah, Kempston joystick style. Movement. We've picked up a thing. Did it give us some point? Did we just get points for picking up a thing? No, we didn't. We did not get points, but that's okay because we haven't set that up yet. Oh, guys, we're in the blimp. We're in the blimp. He just flew right up into the top of the screen. That's interesting. He's not meant to do that. He got stuck. Okay, that's interesting. Right. He can't go up. Yeah, he can't go off the edge there. That is interesting. So far, so good. We can't fall. We can't go down. That's it. Okay, we haven't got it. Oh, we haven't set for a down mechanic. There's all of our energy. We didn't get points. That the 99 was our energy, not our points. Okay. So if I just see what happens when we die horribly. Right, we've lost a life. Okay. Can we get to the other side? We saw the blimp. Can we get... Yes, Roland must die. So 92 points. This is looking interesting now. Come on, lose all of our lives and see what happens. Yes! We died and we went back to the point where the guy respawned. So that is cool. We can't go further. Can you build an built-in death meter? Why not? We'll see what we can do. And it goes back to... There's not a lot to this game yet, but my goodness, I am happy. Right, file. Save a Z80 snapshot or SNA. Let's save a snapshot. We're going to call it Roland Redux. And it's going to be saved on the desktop. Save. Okay. We have that works. It works. We have something. Player. If key left, if key right. Key jump, if deadly. Okay. That's interesting. We've got all the stuff that we need now. Can go left and all of that. Yeah. So it's all there. We need to find a drop into the next part, but that's fine. What we've got so far works. This is good. This is good news. So, all of our screens. We can't see, not the screens, the map. We can't see these two screens yet, but we'll get there, and that's what counts. Oh, we've actually got it working. Right, save project. Actually, we don't need to save the project because we kind of got it working. Now back it up. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to do. Save project. We need to go to Roland Rescue Redux. Roland 8. Replace. Back up your whole computer and life. And brain. I wish I could. Guys, we have something that works. I'm now going to close all of this because we've saved. And I'm going to do something that we haven't done so far. Because we've just saved a snapshot of this working. So I'm going to move the chat over to there and load up Retro Virtual Machine. Or at least I thought I was. Am I not loading Retro Virtual Machine? Did it not work? Retro Virtual Machine's not loading. What's wrong with Retro Virtual Machine? I'm sure I had that working fine the other day. Documents. No, it's not. What? Interesting. Doesn't want to work. Oh, that's a shame. Well, we'll have to do something else then. New window. Okay, we're going to make that smaller a bit. Yes, a Roller Coaster Tycoon icon. You know when I said I must have had it in Steam because I knew I had it? It was in Steam, so I installed it. Have I started on that? No, that's tomorrow. We're starting on Roller Coaster Tycoon tomorrow. So let's do this. Browser ZX Spectrum emulator. JavaScript Specky. That sounds all right to me. Let's do this. JavaScript Specky. File. Open. Desktop. Roland Redux. Unrecognized file type. It can't load a snapshot. Snapshots. Go on. Browser-based Spectrum emulator. Let's see. It's ready when you are. Okay. Whoa. What's going on? All I want to do is play on a Spectrum. Can I play on a Spectrum, please? I just want to load a Spectrum. Try this one. Well, that looks interesting. 48K. Can I load my own game? No. Oh, that's a shame. Okay. All I wanted to do was see if we can play it. ZX Spectrum Online emulator. Right. Open file. It can use a snapshot. Good. Right. Desktop. RolandRedux.snap. There it is. It's there. Okay. Keyboard. It works. Guys. Oh my goodness. It's there. It's a... It looks like it's on a CRT screen as well. That's actually quite a nice effect they've got going there. I like that. You can go up and down the ladders. This is working out. Yes. This is working out. Okay, so we can save the snapshot. I'll use the snapshot and put out... I don't know why sometimes it's putting those out as inverse versions of the clouds or whatever. But yeah, that's working out. Okay, we're doing okay. This is going to be nice. Right. But here's an interesting thing. Because we've got energy... I've got the wrong mouse there. Because we've got this energy thing here with the 93, that means that we can have puddings. And the pudding can give you your energy back. We can code that in. Which is nice. I love the way that the guys' ears wobble as they go up and down as well as their feet. Like oh, they're cute. They're Grimblies. I like it. So guys, we've got something interesting here. I am going to be very happy when this is all sorted. So, right, I think we're going to stop there tonight because we've got it working and that's what counts. So I'm just going to bring me up onto the main screen now. And I'd like to say thank you so much for sticking with me while I worked out what was going wrong with this thing. I'm going to put this out as it's just a thing, you know. Here's the first look at it. It's really early, but it's working. And I hope that's going to work out nicely. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I approve of it working. Yeah, me too. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I've really appreciated your company. And I hope that I keep trying to find out where I put the... Because normally my camera's here, but it's actually over there today. Because I've got a webcam attached instead of using the built-in Mac one. So, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I've really enjoyed tonight. Especially now that we've got it working and it's running. We can work on everything else from now. That's it. That's the main thing. We can get the puddings added in next time to give him his energy back. I think in perhaps cookies for a little bit of energy and pudding to get full energy back, you know? Then that we can have different types of things. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Sound effects sound fun to make. Good luck. Yeah, sound effects will be fun. But for now, I think we've had a good night and it's worked really well. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. Please do take care. I'll see you tomorrow where we're going to be playing... your energy system sounds like the one from Rule of Rose. I was thinking the same thing. Tomorrow we'll be playing the first of an attempt at a full play of Roller Coaster Tycoon. I don't know what that'll go to. Like, finish the game? Yeah. We'll try to finish the game. But until tomorrow, take care. Have a great evening. I'll make a copy of the snapshot available so you guys can try it as well if you want. And I'll put a link to that on the GameHammer website. I'll also put it on the GameHammer Facebook page. But until tomorrow, I've been Zoe Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching GameHammer Live. I'm going to leave you with the intro, outro thing, shake it all up outro thing. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!